Hello world, Leon here, and this is Web3hook, a no-code Web3 automation tool. So how does this work? This is basically an app baked directly into Zapier. As you might know, it's a way to automate a bunch of tasks for Web3 purposes. So if you scroll down, you can kind of see how it all works. Like for example, you can connect Facebook, let's just say when I get a new lead, let my team know it's on Slack, and then fire off all these actions. So to jump straight into it, we're going to build an action, specifically using Ethereum. When I get a new transaction, add a new row. So on the left-hand side here is Zapier. I'm going to create a Zap that will listen to any new transactions, and whenever that gets fired off, it'll add to this row right here. All right. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to connect to the app. So it's called Web3hook. I'm going to choose two events. So I can either do listen to events, which are emitted by smart contracts, or listen to transactions. So this is more general purpose. We'll pick this for simplicity's sake. Next, we'll pick the account. So I have an account here. If you don't have one, you just click sign in. There's a pop-up and you paste in an API key that you get from the website. Continue, and it'll select the blockchain. So we have a couple. We have Ethereum mainnet and Gurley. So we'll pick testnet for now. The address is going to be any address. So we'll pick this MetaMask account and we'll choose this address. So this basically says whenever funds get sent to or from this address, fire off an action and add it to this spreadsheet. I'm going to hit continue. And what it's doing right now is it's creating some dummy data, so it knows the structure of how to add it to the spreadsheet. So here's the dummy data. There are 4 fields. There's the transaction hash, from address, to address, and the value. So the value here is in way, which is the smallest unit. Hit continue. And that's done for the hook. Next, we're going to output it to the spreadsheet. So I'm going to pick Google Sheets. I'm going to create a new row. I'm going to choose an account. So I have this account here. I'm going to pick the drive. So the drive is Web3hook demo. Web3hook demo. And the worksheet is sheet 1 down here. Okay, now that it's connected, it'll map the columns to the columns here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 columns from to values transaction hash. So we'll just map the values from before onto the spreadsheet. So we have this already added in. Next is the sheet. That's good. From address, we'll pick from address. To address, to value, and transaction hash. If it's not here, just click on show all options and you have transaction hash. Cool. Next, continue, and it's going to fill in some dummy data. So if we hit test action, you'll see some dummy data getting added here. Right, 0, 0, 0. That looks good. This looks fine. So let's publish it. All right, pretty easy. It's live. So whenever transactions get sent to or from that address, it'll add a new row. So let's do this right now. So I'm going to go to history just to show you this action got fired off one time. So you can see this first row. We'll send some tokens from that account, and there'll be another row here. So let's send some funds. So send. I don't know who this is, but we'll send it over. So we'll drop some ETH. Next. So it's the amounts this many. Confirm. And we'll give this a few seconds. What we can do is we can check on the block explorer. Okay, so this got fired off before the block explorer. And we can verify the values. So the value is DD4, which is DD4, that looks good. To address is 0AF, 0AF, that looks good. The amount here is in Way, so if you convert this back to ETH, it's 0.00123 ETH. And the transaction hash is 18AE. So let's look it up here, 18AE, that looks good. So that's on the Block Explorer side. You can also check on the Zap side. I'm gonna refresh. This gets fired off again, and we can verify the values down here. That looks good. And of course, the spreadsheet is already added. As you noticed, I didn't write a single line of code. This just works automatically, and you can pipe this to different Web2 infra, basically email, Twitter, Sheets, you name it, it works. So that's how you do it. If you want more customization, you can listen to smart contracts, which we'll get to later. Thanks.